Apologies for no before video. I got off work a little later than usually expected, and I got a tea time at 6:45, so I'm not trying to miss out on that. So it's going to be a good lift, but quick and efficient. Now I know I'm supposed to do it on like a lat pull down, but it was taken earlier, so I didn't. So I figured this works too, and I do like this variation of it a lot, and I was using it a lot in the past. But we'll do 2 more sets of those, and then I think it's what is it next? I think wide grip, or no, it's a supinated Smith machine row for 3 sets, and 3 sets of wide grip lat pull down, 3 sets of wide grip row, and 3 sets hammer curls, 3 sets preacher curl. I think, but don't quote me yet. You know, on my left arm, I kind of switched up my cue and tried to think about keeping my chest up and just pulling my elbow in. Almost like doing one of those kind of pull-in machines. I don't know what you would call a sort of machine like that, but it felt a lot good versus me trying to be leaned over pulling in. That still feels good. But more if I kind of get in a position like this, and I'm almost pulling in a sweeping motion, it feels great. But 1 more set, and we were able to stay on track with our reps there. So let's try and shoot for 12 for a 3rd set. definitely wipe down this bench because I grunted a little too hard and a few droplets of spit flew, so give her a wipe down for sure. There's no Smith machine available, so we didn't do the rows like planned. I just jumped to lat pull downs first. There's a Smith machine available now, but I already warmed up and it was too late by that time. So we got, I believe, 2 more sets here. Let me check. Yep. 2 more sets here. And then we have 4 sets Smith machine row, 3 sets of wide grip cable row. Well, actually, maybe next I'll do wide grip cable row because he had 2 lat movements and then a row and then a lat, so it might be smarter. And then 3 sets seated bicep hammer curl and 3 sets preacher curl machine. So my lats are already feeling rather pretty cooked. So 1 more set of these and then I'll do some upper back. I'm gonna have to ask about putting those rack pulls back in because I miss those. I feel like now my back's starting to unthicken a little from what I was starting to build upon. So I'd like to add those back into the split. If you have some reasoning behind not doing so, whatever. But other than that, I would love to have it back in the split. And my lats are very inflated right now, so 1 more set. All right, let's move on to Smith machine row for 4 sets. Finish off the lats, and then we'll do some rows. I'm already like super pre-exhausted. I moved up 5 pounds and I was still up 2 reps, so I'm taking that any day of the week. I'm actually really happy with that. Now let's see how I am for the next 2 sets. And next week, maybe we just throw on a 10. I feel like it's a little harder to kind of push that past that point of failure on rows, just because at that bottom portion, if you fail, I mean, you just got to stand back up, but also for you. Fuck. I really do like these supinated grip rows. The only thing I don't like about them is I get a little bit more of a forearm pump doing them than I would like versus doing pronated. But I do feel like supinated, I can really focus on pulling with my lats versus a pronated grip. I feel like with the supinated, I can really think and get almost a little deeper, and it feels a little more natural. It's just a lot more of a forearm burn. It's the only thing I do not like about it. All right, let's do some rows. Ooh. We've got 2 more sets of these, but I'm just gonna superset the seated bicep hammer curls with this. I thought I would be able to make that jump really well, because usually I get like more with 25, like 15 or so, but 30 was way too big of a jump. So let's do these next 2 sets. Let's do a drop set to count as the next set. Hammer curls. Okay, I'm supposed to do 2 more sets of curls, but I really got to get going, and you know, it's not the end of the world to me if I miss 2 sets of curls. I'll just throw in another 2 sets my next arm day probably. You know, sometimes it's just the fact that you came, you know, and I busted my ass this whole workout and I'm gonna miss 2 sets of curls, and it sucks, you know, but it's not gonna ruin my gains, you know. Maybe there was a potential 100th of a millimeter that I could have added on. It's not gonna matter to me at the end of the day, just over time, you know, consistency. Front leg spread. Definitely looking a lot more wider. Okay. Let's head and go golf. Looking vascular today though. Okay. Probably, I guess, the first topic I need to cover, because I know some of you guys are gonna be, whoa, 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 whoa. I know some of you guys will probably bring it up, so I'm gonna talk about it. Some of you might be like, oh, why aren't you training as hard as you can? And I feel like I train pretty fucking, guys, speaking of, just a side note, my chest is so fucking sore from yesterday. You know, some days you hit that pec deck just right and it'll fuck your week up. And that's a serious accusation. Like, I'm being serious. You hit You had some of that pec deck just right, and it fucks you up. You know, it's crazy how blind I am without glasses, guys. I just like throw them on, and I'm like without them, I like can barely. I can't see like any street signs, and I throw them on, and I can see the street signs. I'm like, oh, that's sick. Anyways, guys, you know, obviously, reckon I'm a little disappointed, right? I thought I'd be able to squeeze in the workout because my logic was kind of, well, because he asked me to run to Casper. He's like, you'll get a bit of overtime, whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah. And also, I'm not one to say no, right? And, you know, reckon I could have worked out after golf. But it just didn't line up well because, surprise, surprise, guys, I'm going to drive up to Oklahoma tomorrow after work so I can visit my first ever gym bro, Christopher DeLuna. And I'm really excited to do it. I haven't seen him in 2 years, and that kid was with me through thick and thin, you know. I fucking miss that kid. I'm really excited to see him. It's been like 2 years. And so tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to work out because after work, I'm going to head straight to Oklahoma, and it's like a 12-hour or maybe even a 15-hour drive. I can't even remember. And so I'm going to work out tomorrow morning. You know, just some energy drinks will get me through that drive, and I'm probably not going to drive all of it. I'm going to have one of my friends switch off with me, but we are going to take my truck. But anyways, what was my thought process? Yeah, so I was thinking of that, but I have to make my meals so I can eat them. I need to make my meals for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And my mom hadn't made rice yet, and I reckon I could have made some rice, but I figured, oh well, I'll be able to cram in the workout. I'm just gonna have to kind of like not rest, no procrastinating, no fucking taking 30 seconds extra rest, not much talking in the YouTube video. I just got to get after it. And reckon, you know, I could have said, no, I don't want to golf today, but I'm trying to get my stroke game up, guys. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. But also, you know, it's just like, I don't get to do stuff like that often, so, you know, I got to kind of try and enjoy myself sometimes. And, you know, I still went to the gym and busted my ass off. My back's going to be sore as fuck tomorrow. My biceps are going to be sore as fuck tomorrow. And you might think, oh, you only did 2 sets of biceps. Guys, I get so much bicep volume, and I don't know what it is. People say biceps, triceps recover quick. Mine do not. Mine definitely do not follow that strategy, because my shit always be sore. Don't know what it is, don't know why, but it always be sore nonetheless. But you know, I'm really excited to go to Oklahoma tomorrow, guys. It makes me want to cry just talking about it, because I haven't seen this motherfucker in so long, and he was with me through everything, you know. He was the one who I first started lifting with. I remember when me and him were freshmen and we lifted together, we always told each other, one day we're going to own a gym together. And I still want to hold that promise. One day I'm going to own a gym with him. Whether or not he lives 15 hours away from me, I'm going to own a gym with him. Me and him will own a gym one day. Fucking pen to paper, write that down somewhere. Fucking screen record it, post it. I don't give a shit. It's going to happen. Yeah, and I'm surprising him, so it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be really fun. But I'm just about at the golf course, guys, so I love you all so much. Thank you for watching.